Try to start without me. Alright, what do I want to take? And chat can tell me what I'm supposed to take. Dynamo? Yellowhat? Probably these two cards. Is Shelldog just the nuts? Can you tell it's a tier 1, tier 1/5 deck? I haven't played enough. Guessing what we just lost to is really good. Alright, I'll take Shelldog. Should we take Vision to go with our Shelldog, or... I'm not a cube specialist. I don't know what's good. Soul Seal, is the mana really important in this format? How do you put the Grizzled Dad in play? I'm gonna take Vision. Other Stolen by the Face any good? Can I mute the mic while I eat now? You can mute the stream while I eat. Some people like the sounds. Should I take Courser, Stolen by the Fae? Gilded Lotus could be good. Backrat is not very fun. I think Stolen by the Fae. Try the new card. God, could have Exhume and Gristledad. Why did no one tell me to take Gristledad? Only someone had said so. Just Sphinx Rev in every format. Easy clap. That's probably okay. Not Jadelight Ranger. Could just take Planeswalker too. I don't want to take Pact. Isn't Pact bad? I don't know. Is it? Good control magic. Portal is nice. Hey Fat, I think you're a sub. I think maybe you got it when I beat Todd Anderson in a grudge match. The loser had to give 10. The loser had to give 10 subs. What should I take here, guys? Condemn, Portal, control magic. Godbird Ref was Vision. Everyone's saying something different. I just cut blue, I guess. Fortress or a bunch of medium cards. I mean, Absent can be fantastic. What's Wretch Confluence? Black free, choose free instant. You may choose the same mode than once. Target player draws a card and loses a life. The worst case, you draw free, lose free. I assume. Oh, seems kind of worse than the other ones, right? Could be blue-red. Could take that Shivan Fire. Still late Ritual too. I could have just taken Ritual. Morale? Are they both tabled? Ratling's like kind of an okay win condition, right? Burl's just not very good in the cube, I think. Let's take Brightwing. Never seen anyone so excited by the Wool of Omen's Wheeling. I mean, I could be Esper. I don't think I'm going to play that card in my deck. Could be a good sideboard card, though. Blue-Red Control is open. Them and Wall Wheeling. Damn. All these great cards. Nothing for us. Everyone's favorite card, Sun Titan. The Tarka in my blue-white deck. Colonnade. The best card in Modern. Force Obligation. Colonnade's gonna table, I don't have to take it. Of course. Jeez. I want it all. I'm just gonna take the sweepers. Sweeper. I take Jace too. Probably both tabled. I'll just secure the sweeper. Burrow is probably kind of medium. And Avison can be kind of weird. Sweepers are always pretty good usually. Elspeth. Wow, upheaval. Even Fibblethip. Wonder how good Elspeth is. Fibblethip is okay with having more blue cards is nice. Evil is fun, but I have literal no combo. We're not really blue-white tempo, but we could be still. Jitte. Really good for Maz. Looter? Is Looter good? I'm not gonna take Entreat. I don't think so. My deck's already expensive. I'm gonna take Looter or Brimaz. I don't think JT is good in my deck. I'll have Looter. I'll take Looter. Alpha Spirit plus Sweepers. The combo. Never see it coming. Antax. I don't see it. Antax. Alright, is Colonnade gonna table? I see Colonnade's gonna table. How would it not table? Literally would have to be someone in the draft ghosting and trying to piss me off. I don't think that's a Colonnade pack. That's a pack where there is nothing for me. Any sideboard cards? Sword of War and Peace if I get paired against exactly white-red. That might have been the Colonnade pack. What did I take here? Oust or Seeker? Seeker's kind of nice if you can trigger prowess consistently. That was good removal in this format? I have no idea. Seeker Elspeth is nice. Let's take Seeker. I don't think I was gonna be. Huh? In table. I think that was the pack, right? Jeez. Correct. I like Lightning Grease, one of my favorite cards. Who jinxed it? Someone really did probably counter draft a Colonnade thing. Yeah, it's a good idea to counter draft sometimes. Take a card you know your opponent's gonna want, but on Magic Online it doesn't make sense because you don't play against people from your pod. Sometimes you do right after deck building, but in real life draft, I'm a pretty big fan of counter drafting. Alright, anything sweet? Parallax Wave is usually really good. That card's fine. Resto is medium in my deck. Big Parallax Wave. Dismember is good too. Golos get Shell Knuckle. Kind of Ram 2. Is Golos just... Parallax Wave used to be the best card in every cube, but all the case. Alright, we're missing a card. Pyroclast, good catch. I want to take Parallax Wave, but I don't know if it's the right pick. Term Vision, Search West Contact, Karn. I'm not sure if Search is that good. Cube, I have no idea. Term Vision's obviously pretty good. We can search. Do I have anything to fill up my graveyard? Not a ton. Seems extremely slow. I think it's close. Thera the Benevolent. Rust Titan. Richard was playing. Control was playing at +1. Make an Angel. All these cards are pretty medium, I think. Sarah, Rust Titan, Crucible. Crucible's not good. Yeah, I mean, I would kind of wish I'd drafted a beatdown deck now, but Yeah, I think this deck would be better if we were straight white weenie. We saw everything. Probably have a pretty awesome deck, but speaking of, ooh, Teferi Time Raveler. Time Warp, Urza? Wow. X gas. I'm gonna stick Teferi. It's gotta be the best card for me, right? Drafted. Yes. And that's a 6-drop I can get behind. Mentor, Tundra. I think Mentor's that good in my deck. Let's take Tundra. Kang feels strongly about the Tundra. No changes. After exile, I'll take it. I wonder if is Sword into or Staff and Oust. Deck's okay. It lacks a bit of energy. I was kind of trying to draft a control deck, and I have a lot of playables. I'll make sense of it. Just gonna build it as a control deck. Try and not have too much of a heinous curve. Dude, Emery, Urza. Could have had it all. Alright. Probably not even gonna play that Cloud Goat. I think I'll take Stratus Dancer in this deck, right? Still don't have that many come into play to combo with. Of cheap. Card can be annoying matchups. Thalia. Chip it. Could be a sideboard card, I guess, just a blocker, a cheap blocker. Cube's 40 cards, yeah, it's a draft deck. Could maybe still draft White Weenie. Move into White Weenie late pack free. Ideally, how many creatures would you have? There's no rules. As long as you have a way to win the game. Some of the best limited decks have... I mean, these formats are a bit different, but even in normal draft formats, some of the greatest limited deck, people have ever drafted probably had like 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures. They were like tons of removal and super control-ish. This format has no rule. If you're an aggressive deck here, you probably want a lot of creatures. I want to play with Looter. I like that card. Oh, we still have 24 cards. What do you think, chat? What's my better 6-drop? I think Frost Titan might be a bit better than Sun Titan. It's a bit of better with Force of Negation. Did we force blue-white? I wouldn't say we forced, but I'm not very good at cube drafting. I didn't try too hard, I kind of was happy drafting blue-white. So one of the fizz bad, yeah, I could see that being a... You can target your own cards, though. Target your wall. I want to play with Stacked Up Negation. I want to see what happens. I think it might be good. Fiddle Tip. I like my cantrip creatures. Especially if I'm going to play the Titans. I'm not sure I want both Titans. I could play some curve filler. I don't really love any of my options. Let me know if anyone plays the cube a lot and feels strongly about some of the cards I'm cutting right now. A Dancer? What does he do already? Our instant sorcery spell. History. History plays both ways though. Kind of a strong card. Also balanced it with Teferi. Man tag seems meh. Could just have it on the draw. Man tag seems kind of nice. I have Looter. I want to try and have somewhat of a curve, The land tax, pact of negation is important. Everything's fine. You only need Sun Titan if you're going to use Teferi minus. I have two really good free drops. I'm not a big fan of Sun Titan. Do I need 18 lands? I have all the cantrips, probably not. White Morphling, what does he do already? Vigilance, lifelink, return. In 1 second, that White Morphling is good. I do have a few targets I can blank with the Prince. I have two. Could play Prince. Could blink Banishing Light, or is it just creature? Alright, I'm gonna cut the Sun Titan. I kind of feel the same. Right. This already seems kind of bad with that Sun Titan. It was the Outer Knights. Feels kind of out of place. I'm down to 21 though. I don't really want to not score. Could play Avacyn. How good is Avacyn? Maybe I'll try Stolen by the Fae. How do we kill? I don't know, we'd figure it out, right? I don't know. Maybe I should still do History Sun Titan. Double white, double blue, early blue, so I'm pretty much even. More double whites, but early blue. Black Elf comes into play tapped. I don't like to trust what Magic Online suggests, but go whistle. If I knew how to whistle like that, I would, but thanks for the Twitch from sub, appreciate it. Open and wish me GL, have fun. Clearly, doesn't know who he's up against. 8 fun. Wow, Teamer, look at that perfect mana. Taiga Elf into Hinterland Harbor. This is what dreams are made of. Oh my god. Ooh. Alright. Opponent? Rims to 5 mana. Elf? That's a green decks. This classic green decks. Oh, that's gonna cast it face down and not anything good. I need a 2/2 to block their 1/1s. Not like this, chat. Oh, they're not close to having enough red mana. Damn, we get to see what it is. How does Megamorph works? Does it untap with a +1/+1, like unmorph with a +1/+1 counter on it? Why would they get to see what it is? Because they have to make sure you're not cheating. That's how the rules work in Magic. When your morph dies, when the game's end, when it leaves play, you have to like know what it is. How many 5-mana cards do I have? I think I have like exactly Avacyn. I have a couple double white cards. I could also draw a Wrath of God. Kind of a tough one. Alright, I'll take a draw step. When it attacks, right? Their hand is bad. I might be able to stabilize. Whoa! Slow down, homie. Almost click for the step. I think I could have force so far. They played old creatures. Force of negation is not. I don't have force oil, unfortunately. Megamorph. You may cast Turn it face up anytime for its Megamorphos and put a +1/+1 on it. Alright, so. Eat an elf. Or you just have to Cloud Skate. A bit risky, they might just have Splinter Twin in, but I don't do. Uh-oh. I don't want to force that. That's not force that. Seems like oh my god, I had the Megamorph. Oh, I forgot what my cards did. Anyways, I was saying I want to counter explore because it seems like all their good cards are creatures. So, well, this is kind of awkward now. Wow, I was in such good shape if I hadn't spewed that force of negation. I'm probably still in decent shape. I need to have nothing and have a Frost Titan. Glad I swept the board in and just put Frost Titan. Could tap the red mana too, but definitely tap. Alright, well, hopefully that spewed force of negation doesn't come back and haunt. I wonder if they have counter spells in their deck. I should just play Avacyn now. I think I will. I think I'll play it in their upkeep. I mean, they're not gonna have sweepers, so why risk make or what? Uh-oh. Very. Oh no, never mind. I get to keep tapping Pod. But I just get to triple block. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's not much I can do about it, right? Not too sure what they're thinking about. Won't you just block with everyone? Oh, not the Hermit. They had F-Pod, they have Exarch. Mere Battlesphere. I hope they don't have a good 6-drop. I don't understand why they didn't just kill it. Are they trying to kill me? Seems so short-sighted. You just kill it and then you get to untap with Birthing Pod in a turn. Back your Hermit and get something good, hopefully. You sure? Tap that, you have to chum block. Go down to 1. Alright, we need to dodge. We should have a force of negation in hand. I completely misplayed this game. But let's see. Let's see if we get punished or not. They conceded. They still had the draw step. It put me down to 1 and still have a draw step. Or read the cards. Yeah. I not know what my cards do. When any creature dies? Oh, right. You're the best around. You're the best. Classic me. Alright, do I have any cards against Pod or against anything they done? Hey, you don't get into the Hall of Fame by reading your cards and knowing what they do. It's a bit more complicated than that.
The sportsmanship of Paul Rietzel, the precision of Shota Yasuoka, the dedication of Kai Buddha, the genius of Gabriel Nassif. The sportsmanship of Paul Rietzel, the precision of Shota Yasuoka.
Tundra. I'm assuming Wasteland is in that cube. Can they beat Sarah Planeswalker, as in Worship? Good question. Can probably get on the board and attack it. Did they have turn 1 mana, turn 2 Trial? And that's better than what they had last game. And it's gonna flip too. Got Day of Judgment. I guess I should just chomp. This is the one life that's gonna make the difference at the end of the night. I do a spell. Not chomped. Chat, why didn't you tell me I was gonna get lucky? Attacking me? Oh, they get to flip. They deal damage to planeswalkers, or is it? Oh yeah, they actually rewarded that one. Yes, money of my life. Good old blue-eyed control. Uh-oh.
Not like this.
Alright. Carnage T? Jeez. Carnage T, and I have 5. Should I just seal an Exarch? I'm just gonna play the wall. I'm gonna save Exarch. I'm gonna. All right. So if I play Titan, I can tap a 2/2, block Carnage T, take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Block a token as well, block Carnage T, take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, go down to 1. Cool. Cool story. I'm glad I discarded that island. Nice Nick. Maybe they'll make a bad attack. Bad math? No, I went to the finest French schools. My additions and subtractions are impeccable. I'm gonna prove it right now. Damn. Good draw. I think it's good enough though. Man, if I had islands, I would be able to live one turn. No one? Yeah, but you can't overpay, right? I get free tokens, they get to tap 1, it's not even close. Alright, I'm just gonna scoop. I'm gonna make them go through it. At island, I get to bounce, but then they replay the dude, and I'm just in tape again. Cut the force. Problem with cutting the force is that their best card is Birthing Pods. There's no way I beat that card, right, if they have it. I could see some dudes being good against them, though. More. They only have one sweeper, and they have like some of these go wides. Maybe just Sun Titan is good against them. Troll magic seems bad, right? But looter. I like looter, especially with land tax. I don't hate cards like mentoring stuff. I'm gonna keep the force in, I think. Be a bit stubborn. Nem seems kind of bad against them, but it's cheap. Oh yeah. Kind of tough to emblem, but where's my? Did I take the Sarah? I think I'm gonna play the Sarah. I wouldn't mind a cheap blocker though. I think maybe history's better. Was probably our history. Oh, magic's so powerful, is it? Maybe. What's bad against them the way the game's played out? Doesn't seem like Stolen by the Fae has great targets. Maybe Condemn on the play I don't need. They have 0 instants and sorceries. They have Explorer. Yeah, I don't know. Cheap card. We didn't see the entire deck. But you're right. I probably should have at least cut the Stratus Dancer. Dang. Looter. Get rid of that Force of Negation. I love Looter. Such a cool card. Used to be so good. Cards were really bad back then, or some of the cards were really bad. The Looter was really good, especially in Limited. Oof. You had like no good cards in your deck. Looter was just a stone cold nut. I guess I have Banishing Light for Birthing Pod. Come on, land tax. Up. That's kind of tricky. I could path my own wall. What do I get rid of? Force of Negation. Alright, chat. Got it. Bye-bye, Force of Negation. No, I think I want to keep Frost Titan, actually. I think I would get rid of a lot of cards before. I know it's expensive, but Force of Negation is bad, they said. They've got no spells, they said. I don't even know what to do, actually. I mean, I'm assuming I should just play Banishing Light now before I regret it. Sorry, kick shots. I actually changed the title too. We win 4-1. We lost the last round, third game against Azorius and his Lumpy blue deck, green blue aggressive deck. Oh. Art's pretty cool on that card. I never really took a good look. Post call. Have control magic. Loot first or that makes things a bit more interesting. I was gonna path my wall and then play Frost Titan. Now I might want a vision. I have more late game and I have looter. They didn't play a ton of removal in their deck, so on triple blue. Or quadruple blue, I mean. Oh, Looter, I love you. I don't think they have white cards in their deck. I think they're probably more likely to have a triple green card or a triple blue card than white card, right? But they only had double blue. Wow, that was terrible. I should have tapped. What's the hurry? I put them under pressure. Also, my Wolf's not doing much. My Path's not doing much. I have control magic anyways for the first big creature to play. So I think this line is good. Tapping down the mana, they played like 7 mana cards. You're gonna be Huntmaster probably. Steal the Huntmaster or play Sun Titan? But it can move up into. What am I doing? Oh, that was bad. I just forgot. Oh no, I just tabbed Birthing Pot. Okay, never mind. No, it's fine. That was good. Why hasn't my Jace flipped? Dude, this is better than Jace right now. You have to keep looting. 1-1. In the depth of root water, salvage and sewage differ only in texture. Dude, I forgot it had sewage in it. No wonder I love that card so much. All makes sense now. In the depth of root water, salvage and sewage differ only in texture. Wow, new favorite flavor text. Alright, give me that. A little pair of titans working hand in hand. They gave me the star in chat. They didn't wish me a jail have fun though, but that was kind of funny. Hope opponent's not tilted. Speaking of tilt, Will Jonathan, who's a mental coach, some of you might know him. He writes articles for Channel Fireball. He just came up with a online course. It's 15 lessons, I think, and it's up for sale if that's something you're interested in, working on your mental game. I know I really enjoyed his article on Channel Fireball. I remember at first I was a bit, unsure of, the value of it and, kind of the philosophy, but I kind of enjoyed his article. I feel like they've helped me a bit just do a bit better in Magic tournaments too. Just stuff like, just focus on the next round. And this hideaway doesn't work. That's not the greatest Kyle. But yeah, focus on the next round, like kind of get over your mistake. It's funny because like when I used to be like really serious about the Pro Tour, I would just beat myself up over my mistakes for weeks after the PT, weeks after them happened. I would like not let go. I would only let go when the next, basically to get over my mistake. If I made like one mistake that cost me one game, one match in a PT, it'd take until the next PT for me to get over it. I kind of wonder if I did well because of that mentality or despite, that mentality. And I mean, according to Will, it'd definitely be despite it. Yeah, I think it's, anyways. He asked me to promote his course, #sponsored, but I'll share the link in chat, and if you use the yellowhat code, you get 20% off too. It's not super expensive, and probably worth it if especially if you're playing competitive Magic, I think. Kind of like poker, online poker course, or I guess it's different because it's just like 15 lessons. It's not stuff every week. It's like month. Anyways, I put the link in chat. You can check it out if that's something you might be in. That's the site. Looks pretty sweet. I think he even has endorsement from the best, the goat himself, the current goat, but here. Will's work has helped me take a better approach toward dealing with many aspects. Anyways. Morgan says, punted my round 16 to go 8-8 versus net 9-7 and haven't stopped thinking about it. Wow. Funny. Funny guy, Morgan. What's the name of the dude? Will Jonathan. He's a coach for, started as a coach for athlete, mental coach. He coaches PGA golf, swimmers, I don't know, a bunch of professional athletes and stuff. He plays Magic too. He's just a Magic player, so he figured he would, you know, explore the mental game of art players and esports and stuff. It's something that was like super. It took a while. I know in poker it was like non-existent like 10 or 15 years ago, and then the top players started getting mental coaches and stuff. I did our opening and play, just nothing special, right? He's on Titan. Any thoughts on blue-black control in Modern? No thoughts on Modern, honestly. I haven't played Modern recently. Did blue-black get new cards? You got drawn from the lock and stuff, drawn in the lock. Could be good. What would happen if you bounce your control Magic to just get their creature back? I don't know if anything changed for blue-black control, but basically one of the only reasons you would want to play blue-black over blue-white is if Fatal Push kills almost every creature in the format, you know. But obviously giving a land to your opponent's not great. Ancestral Vision turn on. Land tax looter, it's happening. What about blue-black controlling Pioneer? I mean, you do have Fatal Push Thoughtseize. But you don't get the OP Planeswalkers. I think you just do all of it to thin your deck. These are the first few times. Yeah, in Modern, you just get 3 mana Teferi now. Even 5 mana Teferi is pretty solid, so black's even further behind. I guess you'd almost never go back to blue-black. Black opening his mana screwed. I doubt they're just, I mean, let me activate land tax one. I think they're trying to prevent me. Alties aren't good in control decks. I mean, it's kind of a curve issue. Alties can be good, all numbers, I think, and especially when you have Snapcaster for Mage, it's nice to have the diversity. But yeah, in general. Oh, right, they have that card. I think we're in pretty good shape, though. They missed that land drop. Where can I buy your Oko shirt? The shirt they gave us at the Pro Tour as a competitor. It already has a hole in it, though. I wore it for the first time yesterday. I got a hole in it. I'm really sad. I don't think they're for sale, though. They're like the special. How do you call that? Flag. Magic Mirror, good control win condition. I can't even tell you what the Magic Mirror does exactly. Assuming no. Alright, as long as they don't have combos in their deck, as long as they don't have the Splinter Twin combo, I think I'm in great shape. I probably jinxed it. Probably getting comboed next turn. It is a bit worrying they didn't even bother countering it. What do they have? I'm just gonna slam Rust Titan. They could have Negate. Taps down their second blue. That's harder. Is it harder to deal with once it's in play? Maybe not, but or blue-red deck. How do you get rid of? It's harder, I guess. The short run. Whenever a dragon control becomes a target of spell or ability, damage it. I guess I should tap the I mean, they could have spell pierce. They're at 14. Gotta get Fibblethip in play. Fibblethip is the key. You read me before the Avacyn. Kind of close between control magic and like control magic's more fun though. What does that do when it flips? It dies, it does. Have the dragon. Probably safest plays just to get Parallax Wave in play, honestly. Also anti-upheaval. But that's usually not the deck that plays upheaval. My son just wandered by the room I'm sitting watching the stream and singing the Yellowhat song. Everyone just loves the Yellowhat song. Even people who hate it at first. And some people, they can't be saved, but I've had a few people who said they just hated the song at first and it just grows on them after a while. We're really cruising for these lakes tonight. It was like slower decks. Booked the Airbnb for the next Arena Championship. Paying for Elspeth. Thing was Reed and Andrew Cuneo, no big deal. Have fourth or fifth with us. That's like 4 bedrooms. Definitely have a fourth. Massif 02. It's funny, I was actually gonna probably nothing. Dude, I hate that card. Even in Cube it comes back to haunt me. My chat. Do I need a fourth? No, I think we'll find a fourth. Are you qualified for the Mythic Championship, never winning? What did I want to say? I'll tell you in a. I can tell you in a few days, not now. Should I chump now or? Rats after. They bounce it with Teferi or banish it. Doesn't do much right now. Out there, land tax. I'm gonna die with a lot of cards in hand. We're bringing in some creatures. Alright, let's see if the land tax legend still holds true. You always draw land after using land tax. Sounds like something a Magic player would say, just always complaining. Oh, drew a land. Oh, land tax and Shellduck Owl is kind of nice. Actually, really close. Well documented. I mean, did you have the same thing, Tim, when you... I don't know if you played back then or played enough. Was it the same after tithe, after land tax? They missed the line. Or they could have crewed their copter to, yeah. Yeah, they should have crewed. What was I supposed to do? Maybe I was just supposed to use Banishing Light. Land tax equals skip your draw step to fetch for all lands. Gideon. Gideon. Dude, land tax Shellduck Owl is actually super thick. Dude. Alright, so I can banish Gideon and put Elspeth into play and make a bunch of flowers, but then they can put me down to 2. What else can I do? I can play a Frost Titan. I'd probably die to Gideon. Alright, I think I have to play do I care that much about Gideon right now? That target creature, don't really care. The zeros, kind of whatever. Just play Elspeth, it's just gonna die to 1 attack. Alright, I need to cast Banishing Light on. Sorry. Banishing Light on. Alright, I'm just gonna take the copter. That's correct. I think it's correct. This way they can't kill Elspeth. And just chump Gideon if they want to attack with it. Have to chump everything. Embrace chat.
UW in Legacy
Thanks.
Cube. How strange yellowhat cap it.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, Magic Mongoose. I just followed the packs. Dude, that's what I need to steal. Good. Can't even deck them because they don't have to draw it to May. Pretty gross. Pretty gross. Tap down. Sphinx, I guess. Vintage Cube? Not too sure. Vintage Cube is during Christmas, right? This is Legacy Cube. I have to let them attack so I can condense. Oh, right. I forgot. I even thought about it and then forgot. Yeah, I probably should have done that. That was really bad. Okay. We're both going to draw a lot of cards. I'm going to lose. Oh, that's awkward.
You chose.
They said, I didn't read Frost Titan. Not sure that's good or not.
You have chosen.
Alright, everything has to attack Gideon. I drew the last land in my deck. That's... I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with my my Sphinx Rev here. Well, I drew the last two lands in my deck. That's kind of... I'm just gonna play Sphinx Rev on their turn, I guess. Give them the cards as late as possible. This is like the full land tax curse. You draw land every turn, and then when you don't have basics land left in your deck, you just start drawing your non-basics. It's like classic land tax. Starcast, dude, Consecrated Sphinx, just so gross. Well. Oh, land. I'm not even decking them. Oh, they tried to kill me, so now I get to Elspeth's minus. Oh my god. Oh, they thought I was dead. They went for the throat, and now I get to ultimate or get to minus Elspeth. It's amazing. Amazing. I would have Caracas. Yeah. But they still have that. Oh. Ooh. Alright, let's see. On a path. Oh, I don't have it. But they're just gonna play the 4/7 and kill me. How do I play around that? I guess I messed up with my first one. Doesn't do much. Yeah, I thought Sower would die as well. Can't really win this game. I'm gonna sideboard. Quickly, maybe they'll forget about Spellskite. Alright. So they're just playing a bunch of annoying dudes. Popping it off was a Such a weird name. Like it's like a GP record. 12 and 3. Kind of need to go under because I mean I can't go over the top of. I guess I can steal the Sphinx. After resolved exiling Spellskite, then he flips Shadows Dancer to chance Flicker Wisp ability to. It's not the one you. Not the one you're. How do I beat their deck? They didn't even play that many non-creature spells. I guess back counters. Other way around. Tap seems good. Condemn seems kind of bad. Cards all seem pretty good. The Seeker of the Way being decent in this matchup. Stolen by the Fae. Red White Swords. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I could. Could do like a big one too. You just mess from the meek. Or beef. Blue-white mediocre. Yeah, it's the mirror match. Blue-white sewer versus blue-white sewer. I should cut Wall of Omens, by the way. I think that was kind of unlucky though. For land taxing a billion times. Well, I still have a tiny bit of your attention. Stream is sponsored by Channel Fireball for all your single needs magic products. If you want to buy cards, sell cards, channelfireball.com. And a stream for a living, so check out the website if you need anything, or if you want to sell cards. You can also sell cards for cash for next or credit store for an extra 40%. You can use code yellowhat at checkout to get a 5% discount. Good. Damn, that tree man just owns me every time. What about discount code read? I mean, yeah, you can. Is it read or rabbit? Probably read, right? Read or rabbit's just too hard to spell. 2 D's, 2 R's, 2 B's. Really expect us to Tower of Temptation? Feels bad, man. Damn, where's my Elspeth? If I play a creature and then I wrath myself, I'm basically like 3-for-1ing myself on the play. Yeah, man. Gotta do what you gotta do. My draws line up so poorly this round. Everything went just. Yeah, the Elspeth might still carry me. Elspeth's hell of a card. Hell of a card. Oh, it doesn't have Vigilance. I think I'm gonna play Elspeth first. Even though they can attack it with Sour. Can you imagine if they made proxy legals, just thousands of people out of jobs? Except Mengucci. Mengucci would still have his nice cards and his folds. Dude, he got himself a full crop rotation. Look nice. Vote for a non-land permanent. How does that work already? Starting with you, each player votes for a non-land permanent you don't control. Exile each permanent. Those are tied. Most votes are tied for one. Okay, what? Starting with you, each player votes for a non-permanent. Basically like Vindicate, right? Oh, vote the same as opponent, right? They vote Elspeth Thorn's champion. Yeah. I've definitely misplayed that card before and oh, it's you don't control, that's why it's working. Yeah, I mean, I knew what it does, but I don't know what. I'll keep playing. Activate Gideon, playing for 15. Not bad. Not bad, but they tapped out for it. Navigating this game, precision over here. Mentor plus Ancestral Vision or this Elspeth plus. Oh, it's Mentor of the Meek? I saw that Monastery Mentor. Oh my god. Oh, it's pretty good actually. Pretty good with Elspeth. Or is it non-token? No, it's... Alright, well... They have a removal spell, I lose it all, I guess. Veto is not the play. I've played Mentor and Vision and taken 5 probably. Alright, they're making 2 too nice. Geist, not nice. Sword of War and Peace. Alright, 8 mana. Dark cast for Geist if they want to. They can make an emblem as well, which is pretty nasty. Pro white. +2/+2. Damage that player can and you. I could try and kill the Gideon, I guess. Heavy commitment. That's 5 mana. Probably have to kill the Gideon. Kind of all in here. If they have anything, I'm gonna get blown out. I think I have to get rid of Gideon. I have to like pump it before I equip, or else I can't equip anymore. Or population me. I mean, to be fair, if I didn't force a rift now, they would just have like overloaded rift, and I don't think that would go much better. And I misstepped my. Yeah, opener test. I thought I was in good shape. Opponent? Oh, what you got? Billion damage coming my way. Is still on board, I have to chomp. Alright, GG's. Alright, can't win them all. I was not clutch. I lost the last round of each league. That was fun though. Everyone had a good time. Or, you know, fell asleep to the stream.